It's a Super MMA Bros. We're gonna talk about UFC 321. Islam's fighting JDM, so the dirty Dagestani professional humper thinks he's gonna have an easy victory with JDM. But even DC thinks otherwise. Let's play the clip.
When you talk about these guys, there's some things when we talk, you always say crazy stuff. But there's a clip where you were talking about Dustin Poirier's black belt. There's just so many clips of you like talking about these guys. When you fight them, is it what's expected? Because Dustin was able to defend the takedowns. Dustin was able to stay upright, and you had to beat him.
Look at the little blank stare on Islam's face. Because earlier in this interview, he was like talking about his wrestling so good. He's like remembering, oh shit, that fight was kind of hard. Dustin made my nose bleed. I actually had a fight. I talked all this crap about him.
On the feet. But are you surprised at times when you get in there with someone when you have an idea that they're not going to be as good at something? Because, like I said, Dustin's a black belt. He was able to defend himself up until the fifth round. And then you
Brother,
did
I'm
to
not
get a
good.
takedown. You did exactly what we teach you.
I'm not
That's
black
the one.
belt.
That takedown would teach you.
No,
With the leg, that's the one we teach you.
Man, US don't have this technique, man.
But yeah, like it's just funny because Islam's overconfident. Even with Dustin Poirier, he's like, "Oh, where did he get his black belt in jiu-jitsu?" Right? He just totally thought he'd be like easy to take down and stuff, and he had the fight of his life. So that's the thing with JDM. He's underestimating his ability to get back up, and JDM, I feel like has the advantage on the feet. What do you think about that, brother?
Well, I think I think Dustin Poirier is the best one to talk about this because I don't think Islam going up a weight class is enough to have a size advantage. He was kind of a weight bully. That's why he bullied Volk. He bullied his whole division. He doesn't want to make 155. So I think he's in for a lot more trouble against the Aussie. He's not going to goat fuck hump his way through this one as easily. He thinks he is, but like you said, Dustin gave him the fight of his life. And who better than to give the opinion, I think, than Dustin, the Diamond Poirier himself. So let me show you a clip that Dustin actually gave here because I think Dustin says it perfect, and I feel like DC got Islam a little upset there, if we're honest, right?
Yeah, because even I don't want to show the whole interview. It's too long. Go watch Daniel Cormier's interview with Islam. Islam's cocky, but like he talks a lot of crap, and then he struggles. He talked a lot of crap against Volkanovski, and Volkanovski, the first fight, gave him a really hard fight as well.
Yeah, let's play this clip.
The execution. If Islam can secure the takedowns, Jack's takedown defense, his get ups, I think that's going to be the story of the fight. And I think Jack's an incredible athlete, a big puncher, good hand speed, and his ability to keep Islam in punching range without worrying about the takedowns. Because same thing for me, what I did. Islam made me a worse striker because I couldn't plant my feet to throw off combinations and dick down into punches because I knew if my feet were set and tied down to the ground to land a power shot, that he was going to get on my legs. So the threat of that always in front of you for 25 minutes, it's hard to get off your combinations and get off the power shots you want to because if you miss one of those punches, your legs are going to be exposed and your balance is off. You're going to get taken down. Man, this is a tough one, dude. I would think Islam by decision, but if Jack does win, I'm not going to be totally blown away if he lands a shot that hurts Islam or a knee or something.
Yeah, Dustin thinks Islam probably will still win, but I'm thinking JDM could win this. I'm leaning towards JDM because like Islam, he's overconfident as wrestling. Bilal went and he went I don't know if he went 2 to 3 weeks, didn't go 2 to 3 years to Dagestan, but he went there and trained with Khabib's team, and JDM beat his ass, right? Like Islam is probably a better wrestler than Bilal, but like he's acting like JDM doesn't know how to get up from takedowns, and like that's the real question. It's like how much better is Islam's wrestling than Bilal and any other really good wrestler? Because JDM's beaten really good wrestlers. His takedown defense is really, really good. He's training with Paul Craig, the jiu-jitsu guy, to fight the hands, right? So that's the question. If Islam can't take him down and do what he wants to him on the ground like a goat, I think JDM wins.
Yeah, and I mean, look at the size in this picture. Like JDM is like a tiny bit taller, right? And like they're looking eye to eye practically, and big ass head. it's not the weight bully stuff. Like this is kind of I feel like Islam's like natural fighting weight, and I bet JDM cuts. So I think if Dustin gave him that much trouble, let's be real, JDM fucked up Bilal, and Bilal's trained with them. Bilal has a similar style. Like I don't think Islam's just gonna go in there and walk through him.
That's a good point because I saw some of the UFC embedded in Islam. He's taking his creatine and he has to eat. He kept joking like to make weight. He's like, "Do you see it? I need you to give me some food." Right? Like he has to. He's like making an effort to bulk up because it's not his natural weight. Right? So it's more of an even fight with the wrestling, like you said.
And here's the thing, you guys, this whole creatine bullshit, I feel like it's like a built-in excuse for him if he fails a roid test. I feel like why are you like marketing this creatine so much? Like I take it every day, I'm feeling stronger and bigger. Like, hey, dude, like what the fuck? I don't know if you agree with that.
I mean, I don't. Creatine's not steroids, but like I don't know enough about it. But that's a fairly common thing people take. So,
No, but I'm saying he's using it as like a cover for roids. I bet he's
oh,
taking
maybe.
roids or something,
I mean, yeah,
and
he's
he's gonna be like,
probably.
"Oh no, a tainted supplement. Oh no,
I don't
it
know.
wasn't my fault. You're taking creatine, guys. See, I talked about creatine all this time.
Oh,
Oh
UFC is
no."
on steroids. It's not an argument anymore, right? Like, it doesn't matter. The UFC, they got rid of USADA. They're kind of condoning it. Not condoning it, but they don't care anymore. So it doesn't even matter. But yeah, he's probably on him.
And I think he might get like goat syphilis and give it to JDM because he fucks so many goats. Like, there's all bunch of stuff going on.
Is that the strategy to win? He's like, I got secret strategy. It's Goat Father's clan. But yeah, like I don't know. I'm hoping it's a good fight. Maybe I'll be wrong, and Islam will go out there and submit him in the first round. But I don't think so because Bilal is supposed to be this really great wrestler, and he couldn't hold JDM down like at all. JDM just kept getting back up, right? So like Islam, he gets tired in his fights. Like he went to I think to the fourth or fifth round with Dustin, and then with Volk, he brought him to the it was a decision the first fight, right? It was a 5 round fight. So if that happens with JDM. I don't know. JDM's got really good cardio. He was throwing lots of punches like in the last round with Bilal and fucking Bilal up. So, I think Islam, if he can't take out JDM in the first round, will probably win the first round. But like as it goes on, I think JDM wins. Like the third, fourth round. If he hasn't gotten Islam or if Islam hasn't gotten JDM out there, I think JDM wins it, right? If he hasn't knocked out Islam before that. Because he gets rocked a little bit. Dustin, I think rocked him. Mokano rocked him a little bit, right? Like he gets hit with shots. Volkanovski rocked him a little bit, right? And now he's up a weight class and JDM hits a lot harder, right?
And it's interesting with the fans with these two. I was watching the presser and like they were booing fucking JDM, but they were cheering for Islam. And even Islam commented on it, like, oh, when I was in Australia, they're cheering for my opponent, but everyone's cheering for me. Like, what the hell? These Aussies are more based. Why are they cheering for Islam?
They're in Madison Square Garden in New York right now, but it's still weird. Usually they don't, it's the other way around. But like they got, who knows why? Maybe a bunch of Dagestanis flew there.
I don't know. It was surprising.
Yeah, but I mean, I like Islam. We're shitting on with jokes and stuff, but he's got a sense he's a funny guy. But I kind of want him to lose. I kind of want JDM to win and just shut down the Dagestani dominance, right? And then JDM's like, I'm gonna get him back for Volkanovski, right? Because they're kind of boys. So like, yeah, kind of hope JDM wins, right? But yeah, it's kind of
Yeah,
like, go ahead.
oh, I was just gonna say, if JDM wins, a lot of goats are gonna get fucked that night.
I don't know about that. I mean, if JDM wins, it's not gonna be likely, but maybe kangaroos. But yeah, like I don't know if there's a whole lot more to say on them. It's like most people know about them, right? We've kind of said what we're gonna say. Like you just gotta see what happens, right? We gotta find out Saturday night. And yeah, and the presser hasn't been like that funny. I didn't watch a whole lot of it, being the highlights I've seen. They're both kind of respectful dudes. They respect each other. They're not like assholes. So it's not as entertaining as some of the other pressers.
I do have one more thing to say about these two. And this was a DC interview, actually, I believe, where DC was like, "Oh, would you fight Connor if he came back at 170?" And then, like, Islam was like, "Oh, if he comes back, I wouldn't fight him. I want to fight him in the street instead." So I kind of thought it would be super interesting if like McGregor came back and he fought him at the White House, fought Islam as a freak show fight. Like that would break the internet. I thought that's kind of interesting.
Yeah, but Connor doesn't deserve it. Like he's lucky to even fight Chandler type of thing. So I don't think that's ever happening. right?
I
It
just thought
didn't
it'd be fun
sell,
though.
but like it's you're like throwing the sport under the bus if you're gonna give him a title, Connor a title shot, right? He doesn't deserve it at all. He hasn't fought since Dustin, right? So that's like a wet dream, I think. That's a wet
You
dream.
never know though.
I
It
think
could
John
break the
Jones fighting
internet.
Ferrari is more likely than that. Or is
Yeah,
Islam fighting Taporia is probably more realistic.
true.
Because Islam would just destroy Connor. Like Connor wouldn't stand a chance. It's kind of a dumb fight, really.
But what
Besides the
if
presser.
Connor got a lucky knockout punch and knocked Islam out for the belt? Could you believe it?
Yeah, it's possible, but more likely that he just gets wrecked. He couldn't even stop the cocaine probably for a training camp, right? To like get in shape.
Yeah, I mean, you know, I'm I think bottom line for this fight is that probably just like Dustin said, it's probably a, a decision win, fifth, five full rounds, humping, Dagestani gay humping, and then unless JDM gets a surprise knockout, it's not that surprising. He just has to land it, but we'll see. We'll kind of this one. It's kind of a pick 'em fight.
Yeah. Yeah, it's this is a pretty good card overall, surprisingly. Like there hasn't been that many good ones this year. Um but yeah, the next fight is Shevchenko and Weili Zhang. I can't say her name properly, but for a women's fight, I'm actually kind of it's not a bad one. Like I actually will watch it. Actually, not I don't know if I'm excited for it, but it's like a completely decent fight. Um, Shevchenko like actually is a martial artist. She does like kicks, she does grappling, she's well-rounded, and so is Weili, also very well-rounded. So yeah, like I don't. I feel like Shevchenko wins it because Weili, she's probably been getting better, but she got out grappled by the fuck is her name? Rose Nano Nunez. Remember that? Like when she came back, she out grappled Weili. So like and Weili's go she went up a weight class, I believe, right? To make this fight. I think she came from the lower weight class. So like she already had trouble grappling and now she's going out to fight Valentina, who's very good at grappling. So I'm leaning towards Valentina winning, but Weili does have power. She's on those Chinese roids, So maybe she like gets a lucky shot and knocks no, not a lucky shot. Maybe she gets a power shot and knocks her out. Yeah, what do you think, brother, about the chick fight?
Here's the thing, you guys. Women's MMA sucks, and
Well, are you
and
gonna
and
use this
it.
as a bathroom break or are you gonna actually watch it?
Ugh. That's a great question, brother. I think because it's we talked about this in previous videos. These are real. These aren't fucking Juliana Pena thrown drunk in a bar. These are two actual fighters. Admittedly, I will watch this. I'm not happy to watch this, but I will watch this. Unfortunately, I'll begrudgingly watch this fight. Neither of them are hot, so that kind of sucks.
Yeah, it's for a women's fight, it's entertaining. It's like champ versus champ. It's better than a normal women's fight.
Barely, barely, brother.
Yeah. So I don't know, I'd be probably more to say on that if we move to the next fight. Which is Sean
Yeah,
Brady versus Michael Morales.
this
Uh
is this is a great fight.
yeah, so you
I
probably
think
know
this is a great fight.
I don't know much about Michael Morales. Like I know Sean Brady. He's been doing very good besides his loss to Bilal. And they were both since they're both like grappling humpers that they just had a striking battle and then Bilal won that. So that's kind of funny. But yeah, but Brady's a pretty good fighter from what I've seen.
Yeah, I enjoy watching Brady. He whooped on Leon, who has actually really good wrestling defense. He defended Usman very well in the second and third fights. So I feel like Sean Brady, he says he wants a title shot if he wins this, which I don't disagree with him. I think he's kind of an unsung hero of the division. Problem is Bilal knocked him out, so he didn't have a chance for a title shot. But now, oddly, with Bilal out of the picture, he has a real chance at a title shot. And I honestly, if
Yeah.
JDM or Islam wins, I think it's an interesting fight, especially against Islam, like another grappler.
Yeah.
I'm
He actually that is an interesting fight for either JDM or Islam. And then in Brady he like wrecked Leon Edwards. Poor Leon Edwards, he was on a roll with his boom headshot and then he just like getting wrecked. Yeah. Like Leon just I think he doesn't care anymore. But yeah, like Michael Morales, I just don't know much about. I have to look up his past fights. UFC usually posts the old ones. Is he a grappler at all, or jiu-jitsu, or is he just all striking?
I
I
don't
don't
know much
know.
about Morales either.
Yeah, so that's the question. We'll probably research that bit. We'll watch this fight. It's kind of like a fight semi bathroom break, but I'll watch it, you know. It's more interesting what happens after and who they fight after type of thing to me. But yeah, that's probably all we have to say on that unless you have something else on that fight. But speaking
No, I'm more interested in the next fight
Yeah.
actually.
Speaking of Leon Edwards, it's Leon Edwards versus Prates is the next fight, which is yeah more entertaining. Like it's like does Leon still have it? Is he done? Right? It's kind of this is kind of a fight to show that he's been on a losing streak since he was champ, and he kind of milked that championship. He didn't he put like a huge gap in between fights, and then he had a Colby Covington fight where Colby was like injured and like wasn't even like put up a fight at all. And since then he's just gotten wrecked. So like it's like, yeah, does Leon still the motivation really? Does he still the fighting spirit? Or is he letting them bully him, son, like his coach is saying? Like, don't let him bully you, son. Maybe he'll say that in the fight. We'll get to hear that.
Yeah, that's the thing about this one. It's like he I don't know if you saw this last one, brother, but when he was in his last fight against Sean Brady, his coach said something to him. He told him to shut up. I don't know if you remember that.
Oh yeah. Yeah, like he's being like kind of weird. Like what's his deal? I don't know. But I mean, we don't know their history with the coach. Maybe the coach is bullying him, son. I don't know.
Here's the thing, you guys. Like he's kind of a little dickwad, but he's fighting a guy that smokes 8 to 10 cigarettes a day, including on fight days.
Wait, what? What the fuck?
Yeah,
Is he one of the fighting nerds or no? I'm not
I'm
sure.
not sure if he's a fighting nerd.
He doesn't have the little gay little glasses on, so you're not. But like, what the fuck? I mean, I
You saw
guess
the
John Jones probably did 8 to 10 lines of coke before his fights. I mean, he confirmed kind of did, so maybe it's not so bad.
No, it's bad, dude, because you see his fight against Ian Gary?
Oh yeah, I did. Yeah,
Remember how
was
he
winning,
gassed
but
out?
but he kind of hurt Gary. Like he almost came back and won it, but like yeah, Gary was outperforming him.
Yeah, he gassed out in the third round, and it was like he says that these 8 to 10 cigarettes don't affect him. Like,
Yeah,
what are you
of
talking
course
about?
they do. I don't know. You know, like thinking about it, it's like. Because Leon ever been knocked out? Leon Edwards? I don't
No,
think so.
no,
So and Leon's a
no.
striker. I feel like Leon is probably gonna win this thinking about it. Like Prades has the knockout power, but he doesn't have the cardio, like because of his all cigarette smoking and I don't know. We'll see what happens. Like I said, it's like, does Leon still have that fire in him to this boom headshot, or is he gonna get bullied? But like, I don't think Prades is known as a grappler, is he? Right? Like, he doesn't do too much grappling.
No,
He's
he's not.
Brazilian,
And
maybe
in
it's
the presser,
jiu-jitsu, but like. Yeah, go ahead and press
in
her. I
the
didn't see it.
in the presser, he said he was going to knock out Leon, and like Leon's never been knocked out, but Prata says he's going to knock him out. That's what he was saying.
We'll see. Like he could knock out Ian Gary. Ian Gary is kind of like Leon that they both have good footwork, right? So we can't catch him. I don't know, right? He probably has the power, but Leon's like a good kickboxer, right? So I just don't see it. But we'll see. We'll see. I don't know. I
The
kind of
killer,
the fighting nerds whole persona thing is kind of cringy. So I kind of like seeing them fail. Like Bruno Silva, Diego Lopez knocked them out, right? And like they're kind of all failing. I think the other one lost too, like the bigger one who always has the nerd glasses on. It's kind of like a whole cringe. It was like a cringe little thing. I'm kind of it's funny seeing them lose. Fighting
and,
nerd.
and, and And here's the science on tobacco. Like I looked it up. There's cilia in the lung that get like shocked, and it takes like 1 month to 9 months to your breathing to be 100% again. So if he's smoking, and I think he said he smoked since this many cigarettes since he was like 14 or something crazy. So there's no way that this is a good thing, you know?
Yeah, I mean it's stupid, but I mean he's a fighter. I guess they don't care.
I think it's stupid, you know. But but here's the thing, you guys. If he wins, like he's in title contention in a way because you beat a former champ. You know, Uncle Dana's gonna like him because he likes to fight a lot. So you can get him into the Paramount deal. You might even get to put him on the White House card if he wins. You know.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, like they're both kind of, at least they're strikers, right? For the UFC, it's more entertaining. It's MMA, but like, striking is just more entertaining to watch. Between good grapplers, it can be entertaining for the hardcore fans or for the casuals, right? They don't care. They're like boring.
Yeah, that's why this is a winner. You have two strikers that aren't gonna wrestle hump. You know.
Yeah. But yeah. What's the last fight? It's It's Beneil Dariush versus Sant Denis. That's actually this is a good fight too, actually. Like that's what I'm saying. This main card is pretty good actually. Um, like Beneil Dariush, he was looking like maybe he could be champ top contender, and he got knocked out by Arman. Got knocked out by Oliveira, so it's kind of stopped his progression. So I'm hoping. I think he won his last fight. I forget who he fought, but I know he won his last fight. And then, yeah, the Frenchie, I can't even say his name, but yeah, the Frenchie, he lost to Dustin Poirier, but he was looking kind of good in that first round till he got knocked out, and then I think he's had a win since too. So I don't know. I'm rooting for Beneil Dariush. He lives in America versus the Frenchie. And Beneil, he has like this style. He's a good grappler. He has some power, but his striking's kind of sloppy. He just kind of wings the punches, and he usually gets rocked. So it's like his chin is becoming suspect. So I feel like he could lose it though. If I want him to win, I feel like Denis could win. What do you think, brother?
I think this is a piss break fight. They're two old men duking it out in a bar. I'm not that
Neil
interested.
Dariush is not that old actually. He's like 35 or something, or 30. He might be 32. Let me see. I always think he's older because he has the old man gray hair.
True to your point, he looks probably older than he is.
Okay, he's 36.
That's old.
Actually, for MMA, yes, he is getting past the point, past 35. Um, but yeah,
I
yeah,
never thought I'd say this, but I'm taking a piss break on a non-women's fight.
yeah. I mean, I'll watch it because I've just watched. It's a little interesting. I'll probably end up watching, but it's one if you're running late to the card and you miss it, you're like, oh no, like I don't care that much. Like it's not that big a deal. But yeah, but overall, the main card, you got the Daggy versus the Australian, you got Shevchenko and Weili, Brady and Morales, Edwards and Prates, and Dariush and Saint Denis. It's a pretty good card. Um, oh, and then top of the prelims is Bo Nickal. He's been demoted to the prelims where he belongs for now because he needs to prove himself. He needs to get better, and then get some more wins under his belt. He's a little too cocky. I'm really happy the Riddler humbled him.
Oh God, this one I'm watching. I'm just hate watching this one, right? Like I just
I
want to
kind of want
see
to
the
watch
guy
it too
lose.
out of curiosity, right? But it's one if you get there late, like oh who cares? But then if you're there early, we might as well watch the Bo Nickel fight. Hopefully he gets beaten, or maybe it'll surprise us.
Oddly, Bo Nickel reminds me of Charles Oliveira. Kind of Charles lost a few and then he came on the steaming comeback. As much as I hate Bo Nickel, I gotta respect the skills. If he can just, toughen up, get his striking in order, learn to block a knee to the gut, like just learn some basic MMA. He actually could be kind of like championship level, but right now he's just too much of a little bitch. But like, oh no, you need me in the stomach. I'm crying. The bully punched me in the stomach and took my lunch money to Ritter.